Good morning, Bulldogs. Mrs. Birks here, and it's such a pleasure to be able to spend another terrific Tuesday with you. Today is May 5th, 2020, and it is Tell Me Your Talent Tuesday. What is a talent that you have? What is something that you can do that you can share with someone else? What is something that you might could share with them that would bring joy to them? That is our positive word for today. Joy. How can you use your talent to be able to bring a little brightness and a little happiness and joy to somebody's life? Put it in the comment section. It is now time for one of my favorite parts, is where we get to read some of our shout outs. We have shout outs coming from teachers to students and from students to teachers. I can't wait to share. So today's shout out coming from teacher to student goes to Mason Mills. Mrs. Manis would like to give a shout out to you. She says she wants to give a huge shout out to you because you have taken remote learning experience to a higher level. You have done an outstanding job on each of your online assignments, not only in the past few weeks, but the entire school year. Way to go, Mason. Whoop, whoop. Next, we have Mrs. Smith. She would like to shout out Season Booth. Season, she says you have completed every assignment in history before Wednesday. And you've also been on Google Meets to check in and ask questions if you have any. Whoop, whoop, way to go, Season. Thank y'all both, Mason and Season, for doing such a great job. But we also have Anna from Mrs. Pickens. She would like to give you a shout out. She says Anna has been doing great work online. Way to go. Whoop, whoop. Let's take a few minutes, Bulldog, and shout out to our great students who have been moving and pushing above and beyond with online remote learning. Now we have a couple of shout outs to go out from our students to our teachers. Kaylin Wolf would like to shout out to Mrs. Wolf. She says, I know that I am the daughter of Jessica Wolf, but I am seeing what you are not seeing. She has been going above and beyond on what she is required to do. She is with her students on Google Meets and tells them stuff to make them happy. She gets on her meetings and listens to them. I really think she needs this shout out. So congratulations, Ms. Wolf, and that was very, very nice of you, Kaylin, to give her that fabulous shout out. Next, we have Isabella Rodriguez. She would like to thank you, Mrs. Ankrum. She wants to give you a huge shout out. She says that you, Mrs. Ankrum, you're always pushing her to do her best, and you have helped her through this time and this crisis by always putting inspirational quotes. She loves you, Ms. Ankrum, and she is very grateful that you are taking time to help to keep them encouraged. Thank you, Mrs. Ankrum. You're always so kind and so open, and your students love you for that. Last but not least, we have Brianna Rivers. She would like to give a shout out to Mrs. Pickens. Whoop, whoop. Mrs. Pickens, Brianna would like you to know that you have always been there for her and you are a wonderful person overall. And she is so grateful for that. Whoop, whoop. Way to go, Mrs. Wolf. Way to go, Mrs. Ankrum. And way to go, Mrs. Pickens. Y'all are definitely making a difference in our students' lives. Thank you for all you do. As you know, Bulldogs, we are always here for you. If you need anything, we are just a phone call or an email away. Please don't hesitate. We are all in this together. And remember, Bulldogs, hard work pays off.